my name is the TMD, and I'm the owner of MLEGENDS. 1 week ago, I was invited to the MLEGENDS SMP by ALEGENDS, and our goal is to beat the Wither. And we just got a new member, Rewind, and today we will be delving into the lore of what happened to Scrib, the secrets of what happened to Stickman, and what can we do to stop and end Froa once and for all.
Dude, did you know how risky it is to go in?
Die! This is the last thing I can do. I'm going in.
No!
Die! Yeah! No! Yes, my friend! Yes! I've done it! Have a respawn. Nancy, it's all you. It's all you now. I'm like a hero! Nancy, it's all you now. Come back,
I will avenge ALEGENDS.
That was one hell of a ride! Oh my god!
Ever since I joined the SMP, it's been a wild ride. I feel proud that we did so much. From joining the SMP to gathering resources such as iron, gold, diamonds, and finally netherite, to making memories that would last a lifetime. We have all built and acted for the part, acting as if we were betraying each other, making relationships in episodes, and later fighting alongside each other. I personally really enjoyed the part of getting the Wither King, and I want to tell you all about it later in the video.
August 19th, 2021. This was when I uploaded MLEGENDS SMP Episode 1 to the MLEGENDS team channel. We just wanted to have some fun in 1 to 3 part series of videos, but little did I know what was to come.
Episode 1 was probably the grandest experience I was ever a part of. It was kind of basic, like a simple first video for a simple new survival series. Right in the beginning, Scrib started admin abusing and I was fuming as I started to punch him a ton. Wow, what a show. Quickly, we got full iron armor and headed downwards into the caves. After a well-deserved mining trip, TMD found an axolotl and we started working on the nether portal to find a good place to make a base. During these times, diamonds were very scarce, so Scrib and I constantly pegged at TMD to give us some gear. We soon got into the nether, where we made a new portal and found a perfect spot to make a house. A dark oak forest that loomed above a nearby plains biome that sprawled far out onto the horizon. We quickly transported our gear to the new base and began to work on construction. Oh no! Bastion! TMD and ALEGENDS quickly angered some piglins and nearly died, which was pretty epic. After looting the Bastion, they returned to the Dark Oak Plains base, where another painstakingly long time-lapse ensued. Also, TMD stole a credit from me for burning down half the trees near our base.
Guys, I now burnt some trees that were on top of our house to make it look
But that was really it for episode 1.
Behind the scenes in between episodes 1 to 2, we admin abused a lot. And Stickman got tired enough, so he decided to quit. That's why you didn't see us get Blazards and stuff, because we didn't record that. But we refused to quit the SMP, so we came back for one final episode, episode 2. But little did we know that we had more planned.
Episode 2 changed the whole landscape of the SMP. We started off with a sudden intro of me stating stuff about episode 1 and such, and the epic Ender Dragon fight. The editing swiftly took us to the stronghold, and we placed the creepy eyes into the weird end portal frames. Scrib made a weird sound, and we entered the end. It started off good, with me, Scrib, and ALEGENDS speedily taking down the crystals. We died a few times, and it was very chaotic. But in the end, we took down the Ender Dragon and beat the game. Only in episode 2, which was very surprising to many of us. After creating another portal for fast travel and celebrating our accomplishments, we went to the Nether to find netherite hidden in the depths, covered by an intimidating patch of blood-filled netherite.
He took our egg! ALEGENDS TP now! He took our egg! He took our egg!
A new player, Whoops, had joined the SMP, and he was immediately breaking the rules, while I mined netherite. Stickman, ALEGENDS, and I quickly found ourselves with the most powerful gear on the server, full netherite armor. A man known as Skywars joined the server, and he'd be an important asset later on in the story. We were really desperate to keep peace intact on the server, so we gave Skywars a second base that we had in the works. ALEGENDS, Stickman, and I did some horseplay with our bows, and Stickman and I literally abused ALEGENDS. I hit Stickman's dog, and a short-lived civil war began. Stickman and I fought for a while, and I went on the run to escape his wrath. We came to some terms of agreement, but Stickman still had some murderous thoughts on his mind, so he continued to fight to avenge his dog, which I had now killed due to his acts of war. We soon finally came to a real agreement of the war, and that was it for that. After some time, ALEGENDS and I decided to create a meeting hall to hold debates, which we soon used in episode 3. A conflict was always going on, and peace didn't prevail, so Whoops decided to grief our meeting hall. After getting on the SMP to see the newly griefed meeting hall, I fixed the damage, and that was pretty much it for episode 2.
Episode 3. What a doozy this episode was. It began with TMD saying that the base had been griefed for the 74th time by Whoops, and then it cut to some nether exploration to find a new place to make a new base. After TMD and Guidewiller made a portal and exited the nether, they saw an astonishing sight and a perfect place to build a new base. A nice broad ocean hidden by some large rocky mountains. TMD found an amethyst geode in which he said he'd make his base. Well, fake news, there was never a base there. Too bad, desperate amethyst-obsessed viewers. However, TMD began work on the real base, a base that floated along the ocean water. He did use some calcite and amethyst blocks in this base, so don't be so sad.
I do not like jumping in Java.
The episode then cuts to TMD observing Guideweller's base as Periwinkle Pear complains about Java Edition. Holy crap, it's a raid! Apparently, TMD, Guidweller, Alice6, Periwinkle Pear, and ALEGENDS fought in this ginormous raid that was, to quote Guidweller,
That was one hell of a ride, oh my god!
Of course, it's the moving episode, so the gang went to the old griefed base and looted some of the chests. Then they traveled to the nether and farmed some wither skeletons to prepare for the wither fight. After that, TMD introduced me, Stickman, to the new base, and, while Guidweller and I were grinding XP in the nether, TMD got in a fight with a lot of zombified piglins. TMD complained, and Guidweller eventually taught him a lesson about not touching piglins. Then, tension rose.
0 HP at first, before I started.
Oh yeah, also, Whoops is at our base.
Huh?
Although he's chill though.
How?
He's not gonna do anything. Oh yeah.
I was gonna do a live show with him and poker boxes with
You
him.
got
And
an elite show with him? Okay, I have like
He's not gonna do it again.
on my pickaxe, I feel like. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I jumped down, but there's only like 10 zombie pigmen.
Whoops_64, Obsidia's rival, supposedly arrived at the new base. So TMD panicked and fell into the zombified piglin horde. What happened next was brutal, and I don't really want to describe it, but all I can say is that TMD didn't die, but he narrowly escaped the horde. After TMD escaped the Nether, he had a conversation with me about whether or not Gaia Dweller was turning on us, as he suspected the player had led Whoops to our base.
Why do I feel like he's gonna turn on us? Or why do I feel like Gaia Dweller is giving him directions here, and he never actually, knew where our base was?
I tried to stay neutral, while at the same time being reasonable. Whoops and Gaia Dweller were on a call, and refused to join ours, which was kind of sus. In fact, they weren't even picking up my calls.
I'll tell you
I
what
was in the
happened.
Nether and I was being killed by ghast and skeletons.
I helped him.
Oof. What do you have on you?
He had like really good stuff. He had like an Electro.
One fart.
Wait,
After some interrogating, Whoops revealed that it was a life or death situation, whatever that means. What followed was more suspicious questioning, and me continually saying one fart is smelly. Soon, we finally began the wither fight, and for some reason, we had an obsidian bunker that literally did not work and did not help. Shortly after spawning the great creature in, the gang, including me, used ALEGENDS as a tool. The wither targeted him, so we used our opportunities to attack the beast. There was more fighting and some epic music, and after a little bit, we finally defeated the wither. And then the lore began! Yeah, this is not episode because it's half no lore and half lore, but co-parter.
Hello guys, today I have gathered you for a meeting to discuss what will happen next on the MLEGENDS SMP. And it is a peace meeting, that's why I called you guys without your armor and your weapons. So I hope you guys don't have it in your inventory. Thank you.
After TMD's introduction, I walked up to the podium and gave my very own gamer speech.
World peace. It's like all the good stuff, you know?
I went on about world peace because I had literally nothing to say, and then ALEGENDS went to the podium. ALEGENDS, well, let's just say that the speech was very strange and not as gamer as mine.
The thing about world peace is I don't have any problem with world peace. But guys, recently you guys have been doing stuff that made me want to kill you all
With a hint of bias, he added.
so bad, except TMD.
Gaia Dweller said some weird stuff, and then ALEGENDS continued.
Then you guys do that and I just want to kill you then.
Okay, Alice 6,
Why
are you
not?
done, ALEGENDS?
If we want world peace, then please stop making everyone mad and please stop just trying to kill everyone.
And that was the end of his speech. Alice 6 went up to the podium, said nothing, and then it was Gaia Dweller's turn.
Go.
Alright, so, hey guys, I'm Gaia Dweller, and I kinda want world peace, but at the same time, I don't.
Everyone panicked as they saw the great corrupted star in his hands, and then, like always, a fight ensued. Gaia Dweller and I had a major advantage for a while, but our enemies, TMD, Alice 6, and ALEGENDS, soon got onto hold of gear and started attacking back. It was a bloody fight, but in the end, the Corrupteds won. Gaia Dweller and I were busy brewing potions when TMD and ALEGENDS barged into our humble abode. But from a neutral point of view, another fight occurred, and Gaia Dweller and I luckily corrupted TMD, but before we could celebrate, he betrayed us and burned the corrupted star.
In episode 4, a new player called Rewind joined the server and went with TMD and the others to the Nether Fortress and found many wither skeletons, oddly named Froa, and me, Scrib, sitting on a throne made of netherite, diamond, and gold blocks. To begin asking and questions which I at first answered in chat, but occasionally hit the team as they interrogated and tried to make a pact with me. I eventually started speaking, but chaos broke out as everyone panicked about what Froa was. After the chaos, we returned to the base with me being uncorrupted. and the others talked about how I was always normal and it was just probably something that happened to me in the nether. Little did they know. They discussed how I got the nether star in the first place, and I told them my memory had been wiped, but TMD was suspicious of my intention. And I'm sorry, I literally killed TMD. I mean, that's super.
Wait, how do you know that? You just said you didn't know stuff from the past few days.
I remember little tidbits here and there. Like,
I'm
was
a little
just
sus
walking.
of Scrib, guys.
No, guys, stop.
No, I was walking to the nether fortress, literally walking to the nether fortress. I remember walking to the nether fortress, and I remember ALEGENDS, Stickman, and Rewind defended my case while TMD tried to see what was really going on. Stickman painstakingly contemplated on what the nether even was.
Just relaxing in the sun.
I'm going to go organize my chest a little.
ALEGENDS went to grind for XP while Rewind, Stickman, and TMD and I stayed at the base to run some errands. But then, chaos broke out.
I'm gonna go upstairs and get something I put in a chest.
Scrib,
Whoa, what's going on there? Is everyone okay?
What did I do?
Scrib,
Wait,
what happened?
What, guys?
What happened?
ALEGENDS come! ALEGENDS come!
I suddenly attacked TMD and Stickman, not able to control my corruption. After the attacks and constant anger from the team, I asked what I did, with sheer confusion, not knowing what I had just done. They jumped me and called out for ALEGENDS and Rewind. Saw the corrupted star in my hands. I quickly ran to the anvil and lied to ALEGENDS with the excuse of trying to get my mending on my helmet. Whew. I thought I was saved. TMD shot ALEGENDS right in the chest. The others tried their hardest to convince ALEGENDS that I hit them, but he just wouldn't budge. TMD continually attacked him as I explained that I was innocent. ALEGENDS kept on trying to defend me and get justice for myself, as the others gave numerous counter-arguments. Stickman explained to ALEGENDS how, after what happened in the nether, I had done something bad. I tried to counter that it wasn't my fault, but some other entities, but they wouldn't listen. TMD and the others wanted to show me their telescope, but I obliged, and they started killing me multiple times. When I called out to the unsuspecting ALEGENDS rushed to the base, where he was also killed by TMD and the others anyways.
You all are exiled.
Just then, ALEGENDS said that they were all exiled. The plan was working. I tried persuading them to come back, but my attempts were unsuccessful. The now exiled gang had created a new base in the mountains near the water base. While they were building a secret staircase to get in and out of the base, ALEGENDS came to reason with them, but failed as they proceeded to kill him again. He failed. What didn't fail was my plan. Seriously, this is what I do for XP. My god. Bruh. Oh, what, huh? Who are you?
Hello, Scrib. Welcome to Far Rules Overall, or Froa.
Challenge accepted.
Hello there, Scrib.
I was a peasant once.
You've made me a god. That's what Froa does.
Where the corruption started.
Yeah,
Fortress.
it's the best thing that's ever happened to us.
What is Froa? It is an organization, but what is it? Our goals are to dominate the Earth. Froa is not just an organization, but it's also the motivation that drives us to conquer. That feeling of death and despair in others' eyes. That feeling of conquering. That's what Froa is.
Episode 5 brought a new player to the server, like all the other episodes in the series. Together, Rewind and the new player, Destroyer RRT, and I tried to take on Scrib, as we were suspicious of him in the previous episode. We tried to figure out where he was, and Destroyer RRT and Rewind jumped into the end portal with the intention of finding Scrib. Well, what happened next was very intense.
Where could he be?
I say
Wait,
whoops.
what if he's in the end?
Okay, no, that's whoops.
What if he's in the
Alright,
end?
you guys check the end, I'll stay here.
Alright, let's go down. The end.
Oh, Scrib is killing me! Scrib is killing me! Scrib is killing me!
Wait, no.
It's killing you? You can't get back!
Get back! It's gonna take forever!
I can't move! I can't move! I
It's
can't
gonna
move!
take forever. It's gonna take
Just run
forever!
away! We can't lose you!
It's gonna take forever! How do we get
How do we get back? We can't!
We're stuck in the end.
We're stuck in the end. Can you survive a bit longer until we can hopefully find a way out?
You have to kill enough Endermen to get back.
Let's go!
Let's go, my Buddha has finally realized the true power of Froa.
What? What are you saying? I'm not gonna die. No, I don't even know where I am.
He is corrupted! What?
Scrib and the new corrupted me killed Destroyer RRT and Rewind a couple times. They found our weakness, and I announced, I am the most OP person on the server. We came upon a mysterious pool of water. In the nether? Scrib and I watched the nether water suspiciously before we fell in. We couldn't seem to escape, and 30 seconds of weird noises later, Scrib and I had been decorrupted. What was a tradition?
Where am I? Hello? What am I supposed to do? What is this magnificent teleportation tool?
Scrib lost his memory, and I had to call upon ALEGENDS and others to aid him. We brought Scrib back to base in hopes of Stickman being able to help him. Now ALEGENDS and I went back to the nether to get some blaze rods from the fortress. I know, for the 1284th time. After entering the nether fortress, however, we found a book in an item frame called To Destroy Froa. The book told us of a potion recipe known as the Uncraftable Potion, in which we could destroy this Froa thing, for the corruption. We got the required ingredients for the potion and brewed it. But who is the person we have to use it on?
Scrib, because he doesn't.
No, Scrib. No, this is not for memory. This is to destroy the corruption. ALEGENDS told me to use it on Scrib, so I listened to him and splashed the bubbly elixir on my corrupted friend. Nothing happened for a second, and then Stickman started acting really weird.
Fun. It's like bubbles. What happened?
Hey, okay, then I think everything is back to normal now. Wait,
Stickman!
what happened?
Weird. I was really confused what was going on. We quickly realized that he was corrupted, and he revealed that he was in Froa or behind this. I got to my secret base Stickman, Rewind, and I had created during the course of episode 4 after ALEGENDS exiled us, and to my disbelief, Stickman had blown it to ashes. Now panicking and scared for my dear life, I flew through the nether to get to my last resort base, and after Scrib ticked me off for the 100th time, I exploded in anger and stopped caring. But Scrib soon found the new base with ALEGENDS guidance. After getting to the last resort base, Stickman left us off with one warning.
You may do whatever you want, but Fro is always out there, ready to kill you.
Episode 6 continued with the suspense, but kept things balanced at the beginning. It started off with TMD announcing that Destroyer RRT had joined their new team, and Skydweller somehow finding their new base. His wishes were strange, however.
Let me talk.
Okay, let him talk.
Alright, so I'm here because I just wanted to say what happened after me and Stick got corrupted by the Wither. So the reason I'm here is because I've got nothing to do. I've got no team. I've got no significance. I don't like throw up.
After apologizing for what had happened in episode 3, Guydwaller explained to the gang that he was left teamless after everyone fled when Froa's intentions were revealed, and that he had no significance on the SMP. After traveling to the water base they made in episode 3, TMD and DestroyRRT discovered Alice6 and I were camping out there. They didn't really know whose team Alice6 really was on, as he was also injuring me, but they assumed he was on my side. TMD and DestroyRRT fought until I was defeated after a massive, deadly battle. After the fight, TMD decided it was time to get Scrib's memories back, so the team explained to Scrib the story of the MLEGENDS SMP. Sadly, their attempt was unsuccessful, as Scrib didn't understand much of what they were saying.
I am the psych. Okay, I'm organizing. Whoa, I hear some. I hear something.
Scrib then decided to go to the Nether to get some extra blaze rods when something happened. He heard some strange noises that led him into the Nether fortress, particularly to where his corrupted throne once stood. What was standing there currently was me.
You are here. What is that?
I am your master.
What do you?
One of the corrupted stars.
What is?
Do you remember me, Scrib? Even after you got uncorrupted, we still have a psychic connection.
Gonna go and get some. Why can't I go?
Because I am controlling you. The corruption, it fuels the link.
As he tried to escape and failed, I explained to him about the psychic link I'd implemented in his mind. This link between us was the strongest connection in the entire SMP, and it forced Scrib near me like a magnet. However, he rebelled. After a series of constipated screams and slaps against me, he finally fell to the corruption again.
No!
How are you resisting? Come on, just fall! Subdue yourself to the force of corruption!
Alright, let's see how Scrib's doing.
Yeah, sure.
What? What?
Oh,
Hello there.
what the hell?
Hello. Welcome to our corrupted palace. Hello. Die!
Scrib, wait! You were not hostile 1 minute ago.
What the hell?
What happened? Why did we leave him alone? I knew this was going to happen.
Stop it!
TMD and the others fought off Scrib and made him realize the good in this world, and he understood finally after a long, well-fought battle. Scrib explained to them my intentions of corrupting everyone, overtaking world domination with Froa, and how the axe of justice was the only thing that could stop me. The video ended off with Scrib saying that he was still corrupted. Yes, we knew. Then off camera, the team went to their new base from episode 5 and logged off for the day.
Dude, did you know how risky it is to go in?
Die! This is the last thing I can do. I'm going.
No!
Die! Yeah! No! Yes! Yes, my friend dead! I've done it! This is half a respawn. It's all you. All you now. I'd like a hero! It's all you now.
Come back!
I will avenge ALEGENDS.
You've probably seen that intro millions of times, but for good reason. The video began with us finding a donkey in our base. None of us knew how it got there, as we all lived underground. However, we continued observing the surprised donkey. After a little bit, we found a chest on the donkey. And when we opened the chest, we discovered a book from Guidewiller. Here's what it said.
Can you get off of him? Yo, really comfy here in the end.
Wait, oops, I forgot to tell you. While I'm bing chilling in the end here, Stickman turned on me. Real bummer, right? Just wanted to say, stay safe out there. If you really want to honor me, then go fight Stickman. The chords are -1577 76 -1300. Also, based on your humor, you're probably gonna kill the donkey. : skull : Stay safe out there. I'll just be sitting in the end, just bing chilling and sipping my tea.
So me, Scrib, and TMD set off on a journey to the corrupted castle. Scrib said he knew where we needed to go, so we followed him into the Nether, where he showed us a Nether portal. We dove into it, and then we saw two boss bars appear at the top of our screens, Johnny and Jimmy. We were so confused about what was going on. After some looking around, we found a sign that read, "Where the sky meets the horizon." We then entered the corrupted castle. The inside was as huge and brilliant as the outside. Many different nether blocks were lined up neatly to form the palace. With a dining room and a living quarters for the evil Stickman. Upon entering the castle, though, there was a large staircase that led up to the roof. Odd. After exploring the castle, we finally went up.
I watched the gang climb up from the stairs of my corrupted castle. They stood there, facing my enchanted, corrupted throne, and I immediately ordered my wither skeleton children to attack. But they fought valiantly. After the team defeated all my children, I had to use my backup plan. I sent out even more wither skeletons, as well as blazes to add to the mix, using my creative powers to prevent the creatures from damaging me. However, the team stood strong, defeating my children and then releasing Johnny and Jimmy, my two pet withers that I had held captive within invisible barriers. After releasing the withers, TMD, Scrib, and ALEGENDS flew up on their elytras and began to attack the swarm of mobs above my castle. Blazes, withers, and players flew amok in a chaotic battle in the sky. After attempting to use my creative powers and failing, I gave up on trying to defeat the enemies in the air. They killed Johnny, then Jimmy, and I was left even weaker than before, and the allies used this to their advantage and battled me face to face. I was being weakened even more. But luckily for me, Scrib's corruption soon overtook him, and he began fighting on my side.
Adrenaline rushing through my veins. The corruption had returned, and I was powerful as ever. Stickman and I had forced ALEGENDS, TMD and ALEGENDS to the skies, but they were being pesky and swooping down on us from above. But luckily for us, ALEGENDS was willing to risk his life for his annoying friend TMD. He swooped down and attacked face to face, but he failed. He died. ALEGENDS was stuck in spectator mode, but this wouldn't be for long. Stickman and I conjured an idea. We would revive ALEGENDS, but he would be corrupted, and he would help us fight TMD.
Everything I loved and desired to keep was slowly fading away. My home, my friends, everything I had worked towards, it was all gone. ALEGENDS had become one of the corrupted. Scrib's corruption was overtaking him, and one of my best friends, Stickman, had become the leader of an evil organization. Scrib then killed me, and I was transported to spawn. ALEGENDS and Stickman were quick to arrive, and I needed to find a way to stop them. I used my feelings of despair to mask the ploy I was seamlessly also working out in my head. Scrib was getting ready to teleport me to the corrupted castle, but I had a plan. I surrender I said. I'm joining Froa. I was going to double-cross them. Scrib gave the 4 of us nether stars to further the corruption, but I was quick to the idea of burning it so the power wouldn't go to my head. I equipped a wither skull to withstand the corruption. I acted swiftly, killing Stickman to get him away from the castle, buying me more time. ALEGENDS realized this, so I revealed my plans to a hasty Scrib as I brutally murdered ALEGENDS. Scrib killed me, thinking it was due something, but unbeknownst to him, I was still corrupted. Rather, I was good. I killed Stickman, now having the powers of Operator, just like the other corrupted friends I had just lost. Now having the power of Froa, but not the heart of corruption. I brought ALEGENDS my way, and we tried to take down Scrib and Stickman together.
It was all falling apart. Scrib had shockingly revealed that he was actually never corrupted this entire time. Here's how his story went. He knew that something was off about me from the start, and when he went to the Nether Fortress, he was suspicious of my actions. For good reason. When I had begun Froa, I was in charge. But that changed. Someone began to manifest inside of me. That creature spread to Scrib when I first corrupted him. And during my evil career, I was hardly in control. It was mostly the monster carrying out the evil plots. When I had infected Scrib, the monster spread to him, all without my knowledge.
Traitor. I chose that role for myself. This spawn, this madness, all started from me. The obsession of the Nether Star? My idea.
The monster said, his voice booming through Scrib. He chuckled. The monster taunted me before it spoke through me too. Yes, I do, because I am you. Our psychic link and all. That was the monster. The greed, the envy, the pain, the corruption. Oh, no, why are you doing this to me? Not him! I hate him! Why does he have to be a part of this? Why? Oh, come on, no! No, not him! No, you can't do this! Don't bring him back!
Exactly. You know who you know who your master is, right? That's me. I use those guys.
Scrib, you can't bring him back! Why are you talking about him? You're just bringing him back! Hey, Legends, what are you doing here?
Guys. Oh, I'm back.
I don't know what's happening. Hey guys, what's up? Yes! No, don't! Suddenly, I was beginning to fall. The monster was overtaking me completely and entirely. There was nothing I could do. My heart was racing. I was trapped. I couldn't do anything. And then I died. ALEGENDS swiftly lashed out at me with his axe, dealing one final blow before I was split into two and broken apart entirely. Right after I fell, Scrib died as well, the corruption from the monster seeping out of him after my death. And that was it. It was over.
Season 1 of the MLEGENDS SMP has been a long ride. I thank you so much for all the support on this series, and I hope you guys enjoyed this special video, and I assure you, more is coming soon.